Hi, I'm Evan Pantazi. I wanted to talk to you today about the films that Kyusho has been portrayed in. All the way from Jackie Chan early movies and some of the old Wu-Tang movies, all the way up and through Bloodsport, Kill Bill, and so many others. There have also been documentaries on this, and they're all over YouTube. And there's one in particular that was fascinating to me. It was Steven Seagal, actually, a big movie star. And he was doing a Russian talk show, and they brought up an uke, and the guy seemed pretty hesitant, but Steven Seagal was sitting, and he did this theatrical movement with his hands, and then popped the guy right in the chest. And I've since figured out that target, and it does exactly what the film shows. And the guy takes a few steps. He smiles when he gets hit, and nothing major because he wasn't hit hard. And he takes a few steps around the desk, and he falls flat on his face and out. And that's indicative of a blood attack, as I've mentioned many times on YouTube and on my video series and in my subscription services. But there's one movie in particular, among all of them, that stands out to me, and it was interesting because it did the heart revival. And you don't see many of the revivals covered in the movies. Yes, you see the paralysis points from the Jackie Chan where he hits him in 19 different places with his fingertips and the guy freezes. Or they press on certain targets and the person freezes or shouts in pain or passes out. But never revivals. And it's odd because this 2018 movie, and it was called, it was with Nicolas Cage. It was called The Humanity Bureau. And again, it was a 2018 movie. Now, it's not about fighting and things like that, but we see a scene where Nicolas Cage is talking to a woman, and her boy's up on the roof trying to put a bird back up on the chimney. And he slips and he falls off the roof. He falls through the porch roof and lands on the floor and is unconscious and in dire trouble. Well, they went running out because it made quite a noise, if you can imagine. And Nicolas Cage started to do CPR, and it wasn't working on the kid. So he yanked him up into a seated position and slapped him in the back. And he slapped him on the right-hand side, the exact side and the correct side for the heart revival. And the kid, of course, came to. So this is going to be on my Patreon channel. I don't want to use these film clips publicly. I want to do it more privately. I'll explain a little bit more as we go on them. And you can see that heart revival. You can also see the Steven Seagal strike. And, of course, we lead off with a couple other film clips. So I look forward to seeing you there. Click the links below.